Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Lizzaraga. I'll be helping you through your music. First we'll start with our intermediate honor orchestra music, starting with Hiawatha. I'll be playing through it all the way through first, and then I'll be breaking it down little by little as we go along. Give you little hints and tips, and etc. We'll go from there. Hiawatha. I will be doing all the rests, so feel free to play along and count along with me. That's the whole thing. From the top, something to watch out for. Be sure you're using full bows for the first few measures. Except, of course, for the eighth notes. Be sure to use, for example, the first ones. For the first ones, use the lower half of the bow. Full bow, then upper half. Be sure to keep your second finger nice and low. First finger's fine on the tape, and then your second finger touching on, like right next to your first finger. It's got to be touching. If it's not, it's not going to be correct. So, beginning. Measure 6, same thing. Low 2 on the A string, C natural. And then you have to move on to open A strings, and then be sure your fourth finger is nice and high on the D string. Retake for measure 7. Feel free to use your open string here. Again, fourth finger. If it says fourth finger, use your fourth finger. 12 in a box. It's all pretty straightforward. Right here, the low strings have the melody. Viola, cello, bass, they have the melody, so you feel free to back off there at 12. Use your fourth finger on the A string, because if not, it's going to pop out. It's exaggerated, of course, but it's going to pop out. Be sure at measure 15, watch it low 2. Keep it, you can either put your second finger on both strings at the same time, or you can put it on your D string first and then rock it over on the A string. Take your pick, it's up to you. Then we get to 20, keep it nice and soft. Use like half your bow. Instead of a full bow, you're gonna just use your half a bow. Then at 22, keep it still soft, but keep it nice and smooth. Keep your second finger nice and low. Again, if it says fourth finger, use your fourth finger. Now, something to be careful at 23. 22 is fine. Keep your low 2, that's fine. But once you get to 23, that whole note, the sound tends to G. kind of tend to die there. So keep it, save your bow, still soft, but save your bow so it's nice and consistent. Instead of. That's what you don't want. And then you keep it nice and full all the way through. Etc., etc. At 29, as you can see, you change from the G string, fourth finger. You just gotta roll your bow all the way over without hitting the D string too much. It won't be a big deal. Just make sure you get there. Forte. Here, feel free to use your full bow, full pressure. Move your bow all the way towards the bridge there. Again, if you're playing loud, if you're playing with a lot of volume, keep your bow close to the bridge, not too close because then you're gonna scratch your sound. So close to the bridge, nice full weight inside the string, and keep the bow all the way through. Use your whole bow. The rest is all pretty much the same. Again, if it says fourth finger, use your fourth finger. I'm sure it's nice and high. Retake. Low two. This is a little tricky. At 45, go from D to A, so third finger on the A to third finger on the E string. Careful not to choke the sound. So again, just like the F and C from before, you can either put your second finger on both strings, or you can put it on one string and then rock it over. Same thing here. What I do is I rock it. So put it on the D string, so on the A string, D on the A string, D, rock A, da, D. And that bow change helps you with that, so you're not slurring. It's kind of hard to do when you're slur. Kind of weird. So that bow change helps with that. Retake, low two. Make sure those accents are nice and clear. Use your full bow there.